TikTok has been the home to some of the worst trends ever. From things like eating the spiciest chip in the world to getting high off of nutmeg. Yeah, it's crazy, I know. So to celebrate that, I've compiled a list of the most awful and goofy trends I could find on TikTok. And then we're gonna rank them and see which one's the most awful and if any of them are actually okay. But warning, do not try these. You've been warned. Don't make me take your iPad away, okay? I'll take it away, I'll do it. So this first one is the barefoot challenge.
We are no longer going to wear shoes even when we're outside. I think there are so many benefits of going barefoot outside, and we want to take advantage to each and every one of these. Of course, there's going to be people that think it's kind of crazy and look at us weird, but the benefit—
If you're running around in stores without shoes on and people are looking at your feet like they're looking at your dogs, I feel like it's probably valid that people are looking at your feet. Not that I think you should be looking at feet. Anyways, there's no way that that can be good for you because you're stepping on rocks and you're stepping on, you know, the ground, and the ground is dirty. People do all kinds of dirty things on the ground. People go into bathrooms with their shoes on and gross, gunky stuff gets on their shoes, and then they walk around the world with those gross, gunky shoes, and then you're stepping in the gunk with your bare feet, and then you're getting gunk on your— it's gross. That's gross. Let me show you my rankings here though. I have S tier, A, B, C, and D. S tier is the best. That means, you know, this is a good trend. I like this trend. I don't know what happened with my voice there. I may even participate in this trend, though I probably won't. And D tier is this is awful. This is terrible. I feel like society will collapse if everybody does this, and jail. That's what it means. So the Barefoot Everywhere Challenge, where do I put this, right? So this one isn't like, it's not terrible, honestly. It really isn't. I was kind of making fun of it. I could see myself potentially doing it. So you know what? I'll put it in S tier, okay? I don't know if that's controversial or not. Maybe it is. I'm gonna put it in S tier. If you disagree with me, you're wrong. So the next trend we have is called beer tanning. Funny enough, there was like no videos of this. They just didn't exist. I found people talking about how bad it was, but then I only found one where somebody was actually doing it. And it's a little goofy. Okay, it's a little bit silly, but this is all I could find. Okay, it's all I could find. Golden brown beer tan. He's looking crispy and golden. He looks like he's gonna get a nice tan. He looks like he's gonna turn out really good. It's gonna become a really good tan. Get a little beer tan. Tell all your friends you got a beer tan. I wouldn't tell my friends that because I'm normal, but you could do it. So beer tanning, where would I put beer tan? I don't think I would do it personally. It's not my thing. It's a fun trend. I can see why people would do it. Although I don't think people would seriously do it. I think I would probably put this one in, I think I would put it in A tier. I might change it though as we go through. I guess it depends on what some of the other ones are, but I think A tier is probably a good spot for it right now. It's a cozy spot, looks good, it feels right. The next one is the Benadryl challenge. And this one actually just does not exist on TikTok at all. Like they've scrubbed it. It doesn't exist, presumably because it is totally not good at all. I actually took some notes on each of these challenges just to kind of help me remember a little bit more about them. This is what I put for the Benadryl challenge. Hallucinations are achieved as well as drowsiness, blurred vision, increased heart rate, and pressure, nausea, vomiting, and seizures. It's already not great. Participants have fallen into comas. Yeah, so I'm kind of getting why they removed it from TikTok. Overdosing has led to deaths. We went from 0 to 100 real quick there. And it's a little goofy, okay? I'm saying it. Sorry, it's the way it is. But all that to say is I had trouble finding clips for the Benadryl challenge. So what I had to do is I had to go to YouTube to find some of these clips, and even still, it was kind of scarce there. When I looked it up, it was just a bunch of things about why you shouldn't do it. This is the Benadryl challenge, and this is one of the first videos I saw. What somebody high on Benadryl looks like. Yeah, this guy's messed up. Make sure you do those breathing exercises. So that's what somebody high on Benadryl looks like. It's pretty much how I would expect, honestly. He's just totally out of it. He's fried. He's gone. He's on another planet. It's not looking so good. The channel's called Trippy Time, so I trust him. I feel like he's an expert in this area. The thing I've wondered about this challenge too is how do you even figure out that Benadryl can get you high? I mean, I know maybe the ingredients in it will tell you that. Why do you decide to take 14 Benadryls? Who's hanging out just like, I'm gonna take 14 Benadryls, see? But the great part about this is this guy uploaded a sequel to this video, a part 2. I didn't think things could get any better than this. You know, it's like the Titanic movie, there's only one. Can't make a sequel of it. This was the same thing. Like, how do you top that? How do you sink the Titanic again?
This morning, a family in Ohio is pleading with parents to talk to their kids after they say the latest TikTok challenge caused the death of their 13-year-old son.
I'm sorry to dampen the mood, guys, but it's a serious business, okay? Teen died from the Benadryl challenge, so it's not great at all. It's very, very much not great. So let's rank it. Okay, so this is the Benadryl challenge. I feel like this one has a pretty obvious spot it should go. I don't think this one's gonna be controversial. This one has caused death. I'm gonna put it in the D tier. It's a terrible trend, very bad, very not good for your health. It can kill you, can put you in a coma. We don't want that, we don't like that. You know what, I'm gonna put a little minus sign next to it. That is how bad it is. D minus. The next one we're gonna look at is the blackout challenge. And what this one is where you just hold your breath until you pass out. Pretty simple, but also pretty terrible. Let me show you some of the notes I took on this one. This practice deprives the brain of oxygen, which I've spoken to a lot of people that feel like they are deprived of oxygen. People survive that, I guess. I don't know. 3 minutes without oxygen can cause serious brain damage. Probably not good. 5 minutes without oxygen can cause death. Definitely not good. In the last 18 months, this challenge has been linked to several deaths of kids 12 and younger. So it is bananas. Not good bananas. It's old, rotten bananas. So you don't want to do that. It's icky, it's sticky. That's a weird word to use. But the thing is, when I was looking for a video on this, they just do not exist. The only thing I saw were videos talking about how bad this was. So I could not find a single video for this. They're wiped from the internet. So what I can assume from that is it's probably not great at all, but I'm still gonna rank it. This is the blackout challenge. So presumably it's just that bad that they had to just wipe it from the internet. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the D tier. Honestly, there's probably be another tier for it. I'll just put a little lower. Okay, it's like D and a half. D minus and a half or whatever. It's lower. Okay, you see it's lower, so it's not good. So this next one, I hate this one. This one makes me cringe. Makes me cringe to my soul. And this is the door kick challenge. And this is a challenge where people try to kick in random people's doors. So that's the whole video. A kid just runs up to this house and kicks the door. This is some random kid, by the way, I assume. Let's get a look at this kid. Let's do some James Bond looking at this kid. It's very low quality, so it's kind of hard to see. He drop kicks the door. He went all in on that. He was committed. Those karate classes he took when he was 3, they're paying off. I can see it. You see the leg work? Also, the sign there says welcome. I think he took it a little too seriously. He's welcoming himself a little too much. There's a little too much welcome sauce on this, okay? This challenge is definitely in the cringe category, for sure. Cringe alert, ding, ding, ding. That was cringe too. Oh my God. There's one more door kick challenge video I saw that it was kind of satisfying in a way. Let me show you this.
He shared this video. It shows May's wife pouncing on the young man.
So that was kind of satisfying. I don't know exactly what happened. Like maybe the kid freaked out when the door opened. And if you're gonna do, at least commit, you know? If like you're gonna kick someone's door, don't be crying if the door opens, okay? Like you had it come. But it's kind of a satisfying video because this behavior is delinquent behavior. It's hooligan behavior, and if I catch any of you doing it, taking the iPad. That was the door kick challenge. Where does it get ranked? So here's the thing. I don't think it's D tier, okay? Because people don't die from this. I mean, unless they get like shot or something. Like the direct effect of this isn't death. I wouldn't put it in S tier, obviously, because it's cringe, super cringe. I'm gonna put it in C tier because it's not as bad as D. It's definitely not S or A. And C tier is the tier, like this is, I would say C stands for cringe in this case. This next one is called the fire spray challenge. This is where you essentially get a can of compressed air, aerosol or whatever, you spray it, and it shoots fire when you put a little lighter over it. So it's like, psh, and you know, fire. The issue is if the can doesn't close properly or if something else happens, the can can literally explode. With this thing too, I really couldn't find many videos on it because it's just been wiped, but I found a few. When you spray your hair products, they are getting on anything near you, including kids and pets. Newsflash, chemicals are flammable. So anything that even gets residual spray on it becomes flammable too. So that's not great. And then she shows us some clean products. I don't care about that part. I don't care about the clean products. I like dirty products. And she does show us too, when she, you know, sprays it, it creates a little flamethrower thing. That's cool. This is pretty tame as far as some of the fire spray goes. I have another video here. I actually don't remember what this one is. So maybe it's a little worse. I don't know.
He was out with his friend Sunday on the Greenway when his mom says she got an alarming phone call.
One of the kids called and said there was an accident. Something with spray paint and Mason's burned.
As emergency crews rushed Mason to the hospital.
So not great at all. This kid got burned. This is something I remember hearing years ago. Like I was always told, don't do this for this specific reason. And I'm glad I listened because nothing exploded on me. But this is very unfortunate what happened to this kid. And that's the thing with these trends too, is they can be so bad. Like kids see these and then they want to recreate these things and then things like this happen. It's just terrible. So that's the fire spray challenge. Of course, terrible things have happened with this. That kid got burnt. It's not great at all. But here's the thing. With challenges like the Benadryl challenge and the blackout challenge, those are very likely to cause issues. Very likely. You're knocking on some not great health doors. The thing with the fire spray challenge though is that it is bad, okay? It definitely has the potential to be really bad. I think it's a little bit better than the D tier. Like I wouldn't put it in the D tier. The D tier is for delinquent and hooligan-y behavior. I don't know if this falls into this. This is more of like a dumb thing. I'm gonna put it in S tier. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. I bet everybody laughed at that one. That was so funny of me. I'm putting it in C tier. I don't think it's as bad as D tier. C tier makes a little more sense to me. Obviously, it's not S or A. B tier is middle of the road. I wouldn't put it there either. I think it's a little worse than middle. Fire spray challenge goes in the C tier. The next challenge we have is the Galaxy Gas Challenge. And the name is cool. I really like the name. This challenge, let me pull up my notes for this one, actually. So with this one, the notes are using nitrous oxide to get high can result in headache, lightheadedness, palpitations, and even death. That's a big challenge. It can give you a headache, it can make you dizzy, or it can kill you. And nitrous oxide can be addictive. And so people were huffing this stuff. They were, you know, getting little spray cans and huffing it or sniffing it or whatever the term is, ingesting it. I'm in my doctor era, okay? They were ingesting it. So let's see what's going on here. That's a really big can, but he's ingesting it. Everybody's laughing at him. Hopefully he doesn't get a headache. So nothing happened when he was, you know, ingesting it. I feel like I've said ingesting a lot. I don't know another word, okay? Like, I don't know another word. But he was inhaling it and nothing happened, which all things considered, based off of what could happen, that's probably the best option. It feels kind of dumb though. I feel like you lose brain cells from doing this. I feel like I lost brain cells just from watching it. So it can't be good for you. But nothing happened to this guy. But this next guy, on the other hand, he is zonked. He has two. He's dual wielding. Did his voice deepen? What the heck? Is that a thing? Oh, he's out. He is gone now. He is out. L's in the chat. So it seems like there's a wide range of things that can happen. On one end, nothing can happen to you. It can be fine. It can be normal. It can be chill. On the other end, you get destroyed and you just... he looked unconscious. So that is the Galaxy Gas Challenge. This one, I have a little bit harder of a time figuring out where I want to put it. It could go in D tier. I feel like D tier is a good spot for it. But I also feel like it's not as bad as these other two. But I still feel like it's too hooligan-y for C tier. So what I'm gonna do for this one is I'm gonna put it right in between. I think that's a good spot for it. It's in between C and D. It's a mix of cringe and a mix of hooligan-y. It's the best of both worlds, like Hannah Montana. When I put it there, my heart feels happiest, so that's where I'm sticking. The next one is the Milk Crate Challenge. I'm sure a lot of you know what this is. This was super big. I remember seeing this everywhere. One thing that makes me just mega cringe is when I see people falling or get hurt. It gives me like the cringe version of the ick. I'm like, ooh, I don't like that, ooh. That's how I get. And this is the epitome of that because people are falling, they're breaking bones. It's not fun to watch. So let's watch it. Who knew that a stack of plastic containers could provide so much entertainment? Oh, see, look at that. Ah, he was knocked out for a minute. He's good now though. He's getting up. This guy's, he's speeding. Come on, you know that couldn't have been good. Why would you do that? Gosh, she ate it. So that's the thing, like, why are they doing this in front of a crowd of people? How did this even get set up? How did this get started? Did they just have a little Facebook group announcing they were doing the Milk Crate Challenge? Why is there an entire group of people? It's like a performance. This reminds me of like things that would happen in medieval times where people would just throw rocks for money because they had nothing better to do. That's what this reminds me of. Like, none of these people have anything better to do other than watching people fall on milk crates. It's kind of cringe. It's a little weird. Hurts my soul a little bit. It makes me sad. We suggest do not do it. Wait, what? Do not do it this challenge. This person obviously did the Milk Crate Challenge a little too many times when they were writing this. That hurt my brain to read. So that is the Milk Crate Challenge. So this is the thing, like compared to these other challenges, it's not quite as bad, I feel like. Like it's super dumb, but I don't think it's as bad. It's definitely not D tier. Definitely not D tier. I feel like maybe, and this might be controversial, I feel like maybe B tier makes sense for it. I think. I feel like that just kind of makes sense for it, you know? It just doesn't seem as dumb as C tier, right? I think C tier is you are actively looking to get demolished, which sure, with the Milk Crate Challenge, you could be getting demolished, but I think it's a little less dangerous. I still think it's dumb. Okay, don't get me wrong. I still think it's dumb. You know what? No, look, okay, I'll put it right here. Okay, it's in between B and C. I wouldn't do it, but I don't think it's the worst thing ever. The next one is the Nutmeg Challenge. So the thing with this one is people get high on nutmeg. And here are the notes that I gathered for it. Just 5 grams of nutmeg can disrupt normal brain function. That's not a lot at all. You lose brain function pretty quick. Toxic effects of nutmeg include hallucinations, nausea, vomiting, restlessness, and tachycardia, which is a fancy way of saying elevated heart rate. Though rare, nutmeg poisoning has been linked to organ failure and death. But this became a challenge on TikTok. This became a trend. People were trying to get high with nutmeg. And even just saying that sounds so dumb. And then I saw this video. He has this awesome intro. Okay, it reminds me of Minecraft videos in 2015. And look how much he gets.
See it?
I do see it, yes. That's so much.
That was
so
annoying.
much.
But, right. 3, 2, 1.
That's insane. Golly. And then he's getting more. He's getting more. Why are you doing that?
Oh!
What are you doing?
It's stuck to my tongue.
It's stuck to your tongue. Yeah, because it's nutmeg and it's powdery. Why would you do that? That's just, wow. That's crazy. Kind of deserved though. Okay, if this kid's okay, I'm assuming he's okay because he uploaded this. Kind of deserved. Okay, that's how you learn. Kids are dumb and and things like this have to happen for them to learn. And it seems like he learned, so that's a positive. This is kind of like the cinnamon challenge. I don't know why people do this. This is just not good for you at all. You are gonna get all powdered up in a bad way, in a very bad way. You're gonna get powder all on your face, all on your lungs, all on your heart because it's gonna hurt you emotionally. It's gonna make you very sad. Am I focused? So it's not good. This is a dumb kid challenge. This is the type of challenge kids see on the internet and then they do it because they're dumb and their brain function has been messed up from the milk crate challenge. What happens too is these kids do this challenge and then people make news articles about it and then we all look dumb. What do you think other countries think about us when they see on our news that we're talking about why not to do the nutmeg challenge? We look so goofy. So stop, please. It's embarrassing. You're embarrassing us.
A new social media challenge is making some kids see things.
Hallucinations were reported as well, and psychosis.
It's called the #Nutmeg Challenge.
Imagine getting psychosis from nutmeg. That's so embarrassing. I ate nutmeg and got psychosis. That's so embarrassing. That's embarrassing. L's in the chat. So that's the nutmeg challenge. I don't think it's the worst. I think it's pretty dumb. I feel like this one's a pretty easy C tier. That's where it feels most natural. It's not as bad as the D tier, but it's still dumb and it's cringe. So I think C tier is probably a good spot for it. You know, I think it's a decent spot. The next one is the one chip challenge. This is where you eat a super, super spicy chip. I think it's like the world's spiciest chip. And people have gone to the hospital from this. It's not great.
Chip challenge. No.
Okay. He's done for. He's done for. Ew, that chip looks so gross.
Oh my god. It's so bad. Bro, you good?
Oh man, his mouth is blue. It's like he just had an icy.
No. Bro, look at my face right now. You think I'm good, bro?
I can't tell if he's being extra or not. I'd probably act like that. I don't handle spice well, so. And then he jumped in the pool. I don't know if that would help. Maybe he was just that hot. Maybe his whole body was burning. He was a little hot. He was wearing a long sleeve shirt too. It did not look fun. Okay, it did not look fun. He was getting crazy with pouring milk all over himself, getting wild with it. It was very, very dumb, I would say. Very not smart. This has literally sent people to the hospital though. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, look at this next video.
Bro did the one chip challenge and this is how it went.
He's just straight, he's going for it. He's going for it. Do people realize how dumb this is and how much you're gonna get destroyed by this? Like, this isn't Minecraft. You can't drink a little potion and make yourself feel better, okay? It's real life. You're gonna get wrecked. But he eats the chip. He seems fine so far. He gives a thumbs up. That's great. It's all blue. It's like he had a thing of cotton candy. It's gonna hit him. Yeah, it's hitting him. And then they wouldn't give him water. That has to be some kind of torture. How do you not give him water when he's burning? I think if my friend did that to me, I would actually shoot him with these two guns. But then look at this part.
You good, bro? Let me see your hand. Hey, they give you a sun, spread the wealth.
He just got out of the hospital because I assume he was so messed up by that chip. Like, that is a spicy chip. And this is so dumb. They also got him a little Happy Meal. Because, you know, they wanted to cheer him up. He had a bad day, he had a rough day. He just went to the hospital for eating a spicy chip. So they got him a little Happy Meal. Maybe it has a little Star Wars toy in it. And that's great. So that is the one chip challenge. I feel like this one probably, I'm gonna put it in the B tier. I would never, ever do this. But I don't think it's inherently bad. And I'm sure on the packaging, you are made aware of the risks. And like me, for example, I know I can't eat spicy food. I don't handle it well, so I would never touch this. It's a challenge. It's supposed to show your toughness. You know it's spicy. B for very spicy. The next challenge is the Orbeez challenge. This one is super cringe. I'll tell you now, this one's really cringe. I hate this one, actually. This was another one that there were just no videos of. They wiped them from the internet. They didn't exist. They were deleted, mega deleted. You can't find them. But the point of this challenge is people were just shooting Orbeez at unsuspecting people, which is full-on delinquent behavior. It's terrible. And guess what? They made a news report about it, and we look dumb again.
Police are warning social media users not to take part in this new trend that has been popping up on social media.
It's called Orbeez Challenge, and Jason is here to show us how this dangerous stunt works, and more importantly, the charges that a local teen is now facing for doing it.
Good.
Once again, a hashtag is encouraging people to do something dangerous and risky with real-life consequences. Remember last year when students were challenged to steal or deface school property?
Why do you have to bring up the school property thing? Like, come on. It was a year ago. We already look dumb enough. We've already been hit where it hurts. Don't bring that up. It's a sore spot.
Well, now another challenge has taken its place. The Orbeez Challenge is hot on TikTok. It encourages kids to shoot at strangers and at each other with Orbeez water beads from toy air guns, all while recording themselves doing so. The Orbeez website even promotes the hashtag.
Yeah, that's kind of dumb of Orbeez to promote that. Here's a very general rule I live by. If it's trending on social media, double check and make sure it's not dumb or illegal for that matter. And then if it's okay, you can post about it, but always double check. I feel like that's a general rule you should live by. And Orbeez didn't, and that's okay. They just casually promoted people getting shot with Orbeez. It's whatever. It's cool, you know.
But now police all across the U.S. are getting reports of people being hit by the beads in random drive-bys.
So this lady gets shot at and she just like stands there and stares.
Sometimes the toys look like a real gun.
That's pretty baller of her that she's just doing that. She straight up just got shot at and just stared at the person. That's crazy. And she had a baby. So it's kind of risky. I don't know why she was just standing there. She's probably like a secret agent or something. I don't know why else she would do that. So that is the Orbeez Challenge. This one, I think it's pretty easy D tier. I'd put it even lower, to be honest. This is just full-on delinquent behavior. You're just shooting people. Like, you should be arrested for that. That's dumb. You're shooting people with Orbeez. Random people you don't know. That is like the definition of disrupting the peace. That's the Goofy movie if it was on Goofy steroids, okay? I'll say it. Don't cancel me, okay? It's Goofy. The next one is the Ick Challenge. So if you don't know what the Ick is, it's essentially, I don't even know a great way to explain it. Let me look it up to give you a good explanation. Experiencing the ick in a relationship is a normal part of any relationship. It is a sudden, often unexpected feeling of disgust or revulsion towards a partner. So it means your partner does something. It's like, if I've seen videos of people ragdolling and it gives the girl the ick. It's just a pure disgust. And the trend is people talk about what their ick is on the internet. And it's kind of funny. New Ick unlocked. Look at that. Look how he's paddling like a mermaid. He's like a little mermaid just paddling around. And that's this girl's ick. It's him paddling like the Little Mermaid. It causes her to feel a sense of revulsion. And he looks super goofy. New Ick unlocked, and it's this guy sitting like this. He's like a child. He looks like a child. I think that's the ick, is that he kind of looks like a child, which is funny. He's smiling. He's very happy. But look, to be fair, he has no room. So he has to sit like that. I mean, he doesn't really have any options. He looks like a tall guy. Sure, it looks a little funny. I will say it. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Oh, he's doing the run. Oh, why is he running like that though? Actually, why is he running like that? And what is hanging out of his pocket? What is that? Is that his underwear? Why is he... What's going on there? So that's an ick, is him running like that. He's like doing the little running with his legs outward like that. It's interesting. It's an interesting way to run. But how else are you supposed to run on the trampolines? You know, they're bouncy. So the Ick Challenge, where would I put it? It's really not bad. It's actually kind of funny. I think a lot of this is kind of lighthearted fun. I don't think it's mean-spirited. Honestly, I'd put it in the A tier. I think it's pretty funny. I think it has its place. I think we can all get a little bit of a hee hee ha ha, you know? So A tier is where it's going. And I must say, this is quite the list. Just to recap, you know, we have the Barefoot Challenge, S tier. A tier is beer tanning, the ick. B tier is one chip challenge / milk crate challenge. C tier is door kick, fire spray, nutmeg, and galaxy gas challenges right in the middle of that. D tier, the worst of the absolute worst, the Benadryl challenge, blackout challenge, and Orbeez Challenge. I feel like these rankings are pretty fair. I feel pretty good about these, but what do you guys think? Do you think these rankings even make sense? Would you disagree with me on any of these? Do you think I'm totally wrong? Is there any that should have been added to this list that I didn't add? Let me know below. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.